trend of pranksters online, guys like Cassady, Campbell, you probably know, where their whole channel, the whole way they make money, the whole reason they exist is just to mock at sin. And worldly people, backslidden Christians, or unsaved people, they love this. They eat it up. It's so funny to see people making light of social norms, which usually our social norms are based in biblical roots. You know what I mean? So for example, you got this guy Cassady Campbell, who his videos, much of his videos is him as a married man, or at least formerly married man, going around and just hitting on chicks, picking up women, you know, or he'll purposely go to like women who are unattractive and like give them the time of day so that they feel special because they're not used to that. And then of course, it's all fake. You know what I mean? And what is that? Let me tell you what that is. It's sin and it's foolishness. And you ought to be sober, the Bible says. Men ought to be grave. And if you sit here and take pleasure in a bunch of stupid prankster YouTube videos, you need to get right with God. You need to mature a little bit and realize, hey, this is foolish. This is stupid. This is not something that a Christian should be involved in. You know, let me give you another example of a video that Cassady Campbell made. He had his wife go on an adultery website and plan a hookup with some guy, invited the guy over to the house. He's got the cameras showing his wife, invited the dude over to the house, and then Cassady Campbell pops out of a closet to scare the guy. Ha ha, how funny. How hilarious it is that you're just making light of adultery, of a married woman just meeting with another guy. And by the way, why the hell would you ever plant seeds like that in your wife's mind? Because you know what she just realized? Like, wow, that was pretty easy. You know, what if your marriage hit the rocks someday, like apparently it did, since he divorced his wife because he's a piece of crap. He left his wife, which is wicked as hell. Right. But you know what? Who's to say, like in a different situation, oh, your marriage hits the rocks someday, and your wife remembers, boy, that was pretty easy when I got a guy to come over to my house. Why would you plant that in your wife's mind? And you got the millions of people watching you, young Christian men, young Christian women, and they're just thinking, this is funny. No, it's foolish. And you're going to see, you know, when someone like that is saved, you're going to see God come down on a person like that very, very hard. Beware of people like